Hey, I just got back from lunch. Did you finish that report yet?
Well, not exactly. Still working on it. I'm not finished just yet. I got a little sidetracked, but I will get them to you first thing this afternoon.
It is first thing this afternoon.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I mean, I am working on
But
it. I'll have.
what do you mean that the report isn't finished yet?
I'm still in the process of working on it. I've just been a little distracted.
Distracted. Our meeting starts in an hour.
I can have it.
No. What were you doing? Were you listening to another hunting podcast again? I swear, I give the staff in this office the freedom to do whatever they want to do as long as they meet a deadline. That is the first bullet underneath your job description. Pays attention to detail and deadlines. And deadlines. Dude, are you even listening to me right now?
Welcome to some bonus content from the Whitetail Strategy Podcast. Hey, Chuck.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
We are not alone.
We are not alone. We have
A damn glorified wizard on the line.
okay, yeah, I was going to go with something else, but we have a glorified wizard on the
I
line.
would call myself more like a compatriot in mischief.
I don't even know if
Of
I could
sorts.
spell those words.
The shit that you come up with is absolutely insane. I love it.
Should make for an interesting couple months coming up. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. So I'm going to get right into this. We've kind of hinted around a little bit. If you follow the Northern Outcast, you've seen it on their page. We are bringing, sort of, I guess, right? We are bringing them under our umbrella. This podcast is going to basically host another podcast. They're going to come in on our RSS feed. And guys, you're going to have more content more regularly.
That's right. That's right. It's like a smooth transition merger almost. You know, this is something that, for the last, I think we talked about it in the first episode that you guys will hear with the Outcast. But, you know, for the last several years, we've been doing all kinds of hunting together, filming together, just anything outdoor related. And then obviously extracurricular activities as well that don't make the podcasts or the YouTube channel, but we've been creating some mischief together, put it that way, for sure.
I mean, it just kind of made sense. I mean, we put a couple of your guys' videos on our YouTube, and, you know, the podcasting end is obviously your guys' forte for sure, you know, so it kind of made sense to utilize, you know, each respective group's strength to promote the other one. So it was, you know, It just kind of made sense, like we said.
Heck yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man.
And here we are. So more or less what Austin's trying to say is, in layman's terms, so people like me can understand, we're basically going to be posting the Whitetail Distraction podcast episodes.
Yep.
We're going to be posting Campfire Friday episodes. And then we're going to be posting the Outcast episodes as well. So all of those things you can find right here under the Whitetail Distraction podcast RSS feed. So when you go to look them up, that's where you'll find all the content.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you guys want to get into, you know, some of your plans you have for the the Outcast podcast?
I mean, we were kind of talking before we kind of went live. Maybe we need to dry up a little bit before we start recording, but that's about all the plans I have at this point.
Yeah. I mean, we do...
Make love to the microphone.
Sorry. We talked about this, and we kind of, last year, we made it more or less a seasonal thing. And then hunting season started, and we were kind of like, you know, this was more of a filler during the winter where we're going to post 10 episodes, and we were going to call it a season, right? So this is going to be season 2 of the Outcast, where we're going to try to get a lot of kind of the unique guests that what Braden brings, that seems weird calling him Braden, what Booer brings is
Who the fuck is Braden?
Can we just edit that out? I don't know if I like that or not.
I'm going to start calling you Brady boy.
So you just like destroyed my whole persona in like literally 2 words.
There is no Booer anymore.
Let's restart.
There's no wizard anymore.
Let's restart.
Braden, Mr. Scientific Data over here.
He just pushed up his glasses. What a fuck.
That's right.
All right, let's start over. So what the wizard brings is a totally different like aspect to what your interests are compared to what my interests that I never knew I had were, with freeze dried food companies like we did last year. And we talked with John Collins, Predator Hunters. We talked to, the Boss Shad and the Godfather and some of these people that, I didn't even know existed. But since you kind of roll in a different realm, you brought these people on. It was like such a totally different style that I feel when we bring these together, we're going to be bringing very unique content from all three of those little segments or different podcasts that we're going to be bringing to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the whole point of this is just to get you guys more content.
Mm-hmm.
We're bringing them under our umbrella. They get a little bit more of an audience from, our
a little more exposure.
A little more exposure, exactly. We get a little bit more exposure from them when they talk about it and they bring their audience to us. So
correct.
It's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah, but the
Plus
plan,
we do everything together anyway.
Exactly.
Why the hell not?
But as far as a plan goes, really, it's going to be more or less could be the same. You might see just another season out of us where we come and we're trying to fill some time, and then turkey season happens. We get busy. The Wiz here, he's working 19 days out of the week right now, so it's going to get difficult at some point, I'm sure, whenever you want your free time to be in the woods and not behind a microphone. But we've also talked about making this thing work and last a little longer. So we'll see what happens. I mean, the future is bright. We have a couple episodes already in the backlog, which is great. Those should come out in the very near future. When you listen to this, it'll probably be a week from now that we're going to start dropping those episodes on a weekly basis. So we'll have a home for the Outcast, a home for the Whitetail Distraction, and it's going to be great.
Some Campfire Fridays mixed in on it.
Yeah. I mean, that's more or less kind of a little segment that we do, but it is something that is kind of my baby.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm about it.
I'm about it.
I'm pretty excited for what's coming, no doubt, especially the next couple months here. I know we say it every year, but there's some pretty big shit coming this year, bigger than prior years, in my opinion, at least.
You got any little sprinkles you can throw on top, a little spoiler alert or anything like that? What do you got for me, man?
Well, I mean, we're going on some trips here, but, that's pending loan approval to pay for gas and the remortgage of my house, to pay for more gas. But, we'll see what happens in the next couple months here.
Yeah, when you guys drive out to...
after nuclear holocaust, too, so you never know.
That's also possible. You guys are going to drive to Wyoming and go or Montana and go broke.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
We might have to rent the cram van again, man. Just pow in again.
Well, we're going to see what happens.
Holy, you might want to get a Prius.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
a couple Chevy Sparks.
Chevy Sparks, just tow the other one.
Yeah, do like a bobsled or a dog sled team.
Listen,
Chevy Sparks.
If it wasn't for what we could potentially get into out there, I would 100% bring a car at this point, because it's like, for one, we're going to hunt turkeys, so it's not a big deal. And then Sam somehow miraculously shoots a bear, and we end up having to strap it to the top of my cruise. That would
debone everything.
That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, debone everything. You're going to be out there long enough, you can do it.
Oh, heck yeah. But I'm definitely looking forward to it. I know Booer here definitely has upgraded a lot of his equipment, a lot of his filming stuff. So from the YouTube side of it, where the Northern Outcast shines, and which brings our exposure up, I think that's going to be a huge upgrade in quality. And I would say, I mean, you can speak towards it, Booer, but I think it's going to be a lot more content coming out too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you're putting a little pressure on me now, but yeah, definitely. I mean, we have the means more readily available to do more crazy shit than just, over-the-shoulder GoPro or, it's going to look a little more polished. Let's put it that way. I've been striving the last year and a half to, really bring our stuff to the next level, and I think that it kind of reflects, at least I think so, not tooting my own horn, but, we'll get in there.
I would agree. I think we find that peer pressure kind of works pretty good. So, no pressure.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It really does. It's how I get Austin. Actually, it's not even me. Okay, I just start it, and then our Patreon guys, they just start going with it. Man.
They just hammer it into the ground until I get
It's
so
insane.
annoyed with it. I have to I have to give in because literally I'll have 87 polos and they're all like, oh, turkey fan, permission for the turkey fan. Like, my goodness gracious. I love those guys, but like, they found a way to like motivate me to get shit done. It's terrible.
It's awesome.
Trying to procrastinate over here.
Yeah. It's quite fantastic. They're a good resource whenever you need something done. So I guess we'll do the same to Boer here and make sure that he gets things moving. You know, I know you're trying to build an empire right now, but buddy, we have an epic 2021 to uphold and try to beat. And I don't know if we can do it, but
well, I mean, last year was to date probably the biggest year for the group collectively, and just for me, even in general too. It was pretty fucking wild.
Yeah, we put out some unbelievable content last year in turkey season.
Oh my god, yeah.
I don't think we hit the mark in deer season like we would have wanted to, but video wise, turkey videos, my god, I mean, shit, we had, I don't even know how many kills on film and some of the other ones we had off film. It was a really good season last year. And if we could have half the season we had last year, I'd be just absolutely stoked. And it all starts, I'd like to say it all starts in Montana, but really it's all going to start in West Virginia.
I think so, yeah. I feel like this year a lot more people are more motivated because last year was good. I'm going to have a lot more time to hunt this year, both turkey season and deer season, you know. For the first time in 2 years, my wife's not pregnant. I'm not going to make her pregnant. So we're going to be good.
Well, now we know.
Now we know. Now we know. You fool. Yeah, I tend to have a little bit of bad timing when it comes to that stuff, but you know, I wouldn't change it for the world.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, this is exciting stuff. We're definitely going to bring a different aspect to the Whitetail Distraction podcast feed for sure. I mean, right off the bat, episode 1 and 2 in person, down in the basement, just total shit show.
Yeah.
Total shit show. But in a good way, in the best way imaginable. I think that'll clean up really well and we'll get some really good content out. I mean, you know it, Austin, when you have those in-person podcasts,
they're so much better than over the phone.
Yeah,
you can get a good guest, and over the phone podcasts are great. There's nothing like vibing with a bunch of people, like person to person, having some drinks. Nothing like it. Yeah.
Just
I
a
rip
little
a couple slappies and let her go. You know what I mean?
Rip a couple of slappies. Oh my! Should I make Charles do a slappy right now?
No, maybe.
I don't know.
Listen, an entire bottle of bourbon.
Here's what I'm not going to do.
Night.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it only because Boer is at work and he can't partake. So,
Bold of you to assume.
Really?
You know that man carries Old Crow on him like 24/7.
Is this about to happen?
Do not recite the ancient magic to me. I was there when it was written.
My goodness gracious.
Boer, that's a good time to bring up what the slogan of the year will be.
Answer the call, baby.
Answer the call.
Answer the call. Okay, I can get behind that.
I like it.
I'm with you.
It's kind of an obscure thing we do every year. I kind of like come up with like a goofy slogan that we kind of like run with throughout the year. But this year we're actually going to like kind of put it on some shirts and stuff. So it'll be kind of fun. But last year was Cowabunga it is. So we've progressed.
Yeah, I'm with you on it. I feel you. I feel you. Are we going to do a turkey shirt this year?
We talking about it.
I think we should do this.
If Sabelli ever finishes it.
You know what I'm talking about? The one we had from before?
The hooked?
Yeah, get hooked on turkeys, not drugs.
We talked about it. It's just like it got such mixed reviews.
Shoot turkeys, not drugs.
Yeah,
that's what we should do.
I'm pretty sure it's shoot turkeys.
Yeah,
not
we should
heroin,
do the get hooked on turkeys. I think that's
something like that. But the answer the call will be a turkey shirt that we'll be pushing from the Outcast, Northern Outcast side, and then I think we should do a turkey run maybe real quick here and do a get hooked on turkeys with some nice Osceola sized hooks.
Okay, well I will throw that together then. That sounds like a plan.
I still have some of that too, by the way. So
okay, I can dig it.
Yeah, something to look forward to, man.
Very cool.
There's a lot to look forward to in all reality. When we get together, weird shit happens when we get together as a group.
It does get goofy. Yeah, I can agree.
I don't know if Boer's mostly to blame for that.
Probably.
He's got a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
I like to think I bring a level of delinquency that's not normally present.
You know, like out of nowhere, your brother's just showing up in my camp one day while you're there, of all things, and then the power going out and us drinking and playing cards until 1 a.m. before we were hunting the next day, something like that.
I mean, I don't think you really were taking me serious whenever I pulled out the flask at like 8 a.m. that first day.
Listen, if anything, I know that day the old crow summoned a heroic gobbler from the big woods and handed us a gift from the gods.
That was, yeah. I'll just leave it at that because
yeah.
You can go. Dude, I don't even know if we were on an episode to talk about that day, but yeah.
Well, maybe we'll have to talk about that at some point.
Well, maybe some point, yeah.
Maybe
if we haven't already. I can't even remember. It's been a while since I've been on.
I feel like we did.
I mean, no, honestly, if I'm thinking about this right, there is an entire turkey season recap that needs to happen because we never talked about the Oklahoma trip on this podcast.
Yeah, we touched on it a couple of times, but nothing crazy.
Like, never in depth with everyone because we wanted it right. We wanted the right people involved, and it just never worked out.
It never came to fruition, yeah.
But there was so much happening last year so quickly. Like, everything happened in the first 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was like a blur.
Yeah.
Like, boom.
I feel like every day I was getting texts like, burn down. Like, what is happening right now?
It was stupid.
Yeah.
Turkey purge.
It was the turkey purge.
The turkey purge.
But that's what I mean. Like, that would be definitely need to catch up and get with some guys from last year with all that success and maybe cover that closer to our season start because we're still a little ways out yet.
Yeah, we're getting there, but we're going to have some more content coming, flowing, and, the Outcast is going to be throwing some more content and stuff like that. Booer, why don't you, for anybody who doesn't know who the Northern Outcast Outdoors is, throw out where they can find you?
Any of the socials at Northern Outcast Outdoors on Instagram, I believe Facebook, but the Facebook is a dormant creature that's not to be bothered. And then our YouTube's Northern Outcast Outdoors, and then I believe you can find the first season of the Outcast on YouTube in video format if you want to watch us get stupid drunk in the middle of the day on Sundays. I believe it's the Northern Outcast Outdoors podcast is that channel.
Sweet.
Excellent.
Well, that's it, man.
Actually, I think you might be able to find the audio out there still too because I paid to freeze our RSS feed. So it might still be available. I'm not totally sure. But if not, it's easier to just go find us on YouTube and look it up. But I'm pretty sure I still have it on my phone.
I have it on my phone because I downloaded them all. But
that's a good point.
That's probably why I still can listen to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're probably out there at some point.
Either way, boys and girls.
More content coming. It's going to be great. We're going to keep you guys fed from Monday to Friday.
Something like that.
I love it.
Or Sunday. I don't know.
I'm here for it, figuratively and literally.
Yeah.
Figuratively and literally.
Yeah, just
I like it.
Little sneak peek, episode 1, we have Mr. Joe Seaburn on. So,
ooh.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet, man.
We're talking squirrels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's a good dude.
It goes way farther than that, though.
Well, if it was you guys, I'm sure it was a shit show.
Hold on to your seats.
Yeah.
You done messed up, Aaron!
Couldn't help
That's
it.
right.
That's right.
All right, boo.
We appreciate your
baby.
time, man.
Hey, I'm here to party. You guys know this.
Get back to work, my friend.
I'm going to go check to make sure nothing's on fire. I'm just going to sit back down on my lawn chair here.
Attaboy.
Sounds like a plan, dude.
Yeah, you guys need anything else, give me a holler.
All right, buddy.